Welcome back to the Thread the Laces podcast. Hosted by your favorite people, Alex, Donnie, and of course myself, Nate. How y'all doing today?
Hello. I'm doing good.
How you doing?
Hello.
Turn us up, man. Keep turning these views up, liking our stuff. Comment your opinions, suggestions, anything y'all want to see. This week, we got for y'all top 10 receivers. And of course, as always, our weekly winners. And we'll talk about some BS that went on last week. But yeah, let's jump right into it, man. We can talk about if you want to check out our top 10 quarterbacks, that was last week because we're doing our top 10 receivers this week. Next week will probably be running backs.
Yeah.
And after that, we need y'all suggestions what y'all want to see. So yeah, let us know. I got some ideas.
It's going to be almost basketball time by then.
Yeah, almost NBA season. When NBA season comes around, woo! I'm so excited for NBA.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either. But, yeah, is there anything from last week that y'all want to talk about?
The Lions game.
Yeah, the Lions losing the Seahawks.
Yeah,
How y'all put up, what was it, 45?
Mm-hmm.
But still lost.
48 to 45.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the one.
They put up a game, man. Jared Goff played crazy. He's been going off this year.
If somebody would have said that was game of the week, I wouldn't have believed it.
And it ended up being game of the week. That game was crazy.
I would have said, what?
Yeah, I mean that is it's the Lions though. So
It is the Lions. They always find ways
they,
to lose.
you know they got the number 1 scoring offense and the number 32 defense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm pumped.
Can't win championships that way.
Any given Sunday.
Defense wins championships, man.
That's what I'm saying. You can't have a number 32 defense and think you're gonna win games. 'Cause you ain't.
Another one I want to talk about. The Colts. What is happening with Jonathan Taylor?
They're
They got
And he just got ruled out this week too.
Yeah, and he just got ruled out this week. So
I know that the one who's got him in our fantasy is not too happy. Because I had him in our fantasy
Who has
last
him?
year. Harmeyer.
78 points, right?
he's out next week.
He dropped like $78 on him.
Shit, I think it was more than that. Like
Yeah, I think it was like 85, something like that.
$80-something. That's what I said. I got him last year and he was number 1, dude. I said it to him. I said to Nate last year, like, dude, Jonathan Taylor's going to be the guy. And he was. But this year, I don't know what's up, man. But their offensive line.
Everyone knows about him this year.
They know about him, and I just feel like the receivers, even though, I like Pittman and
Quentin Nelson isn't
Alec
playing like
Pearson.
Quentin Nelson.
No,
His PFF grade isn't very high. He's not been playing very well. He's been getting pushed back by a lot of weaker guys. If you like watching film and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Colts are...
Their O-line, like, they're usually known for being the best O-line, but this year it's just not
They're
clicking.
looking scary.
Yeah,
Colts are looking scary, dude. They're not very good.
It's not looking good at all.
Matt Ryan's looking like he's on a little bit of a decline, too. Like, Michael Pittman's so good, and he just... I don't know. It's kind of the same with DJ Moore over there in Carolina. Like, there's so many plays I'm watching. This dude's wide open, and Baker's just overthrowing him, underthrowing him.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like once Donald's ready to come back, he'll get benched for him. Even though Donald's crap too, so I think Carolina's in trouble when it comes to quarterback. You might as well just flop out and go get C.J. Stroud or Stroud, whatever.
C.J. Stroud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might as well go snag him up. See if he can do something for your team.
When,
He's gonna go in the top 5, I bet. Next year's draft.
oh, yeah, for sure. There's going to be a QB that goes in the top 5 this year. There wasn't one drafted until, like, what? The 20th pick? Yeah.
Kenny Pickett.
Pickett. So, there's going to be a guy that goes high this year.
I'm glad to see him, and he's gonna get the start.
Yeah,
It's his first start.
You were correct.
I said by week 4.
You said by week 4, and
Week
he
4,
was in
Kenny
week
Pickett
4.
will be playing, yeah.
Week 4, Kenny Pickett
I think
was
we all really seen that. I didn't know he was going to be that soon, but
I said Trubisky is the worst quarterback in the league, literally at the beginning of the year.
Well,
he
no.
was 32, bro.
I got him as
He's a turd.
where do I got him at?
Trubisky sucks.
You don't even have him ranked.
Yeah, I got him at 20 right here.
20.
Yeah, under him I got Mac Jones, Brissett, Geno
Mac
Smith.
Jones.
Yeah, Mac.
Geno Smith.
Sleeping on my
Matt
boy,
Ryan,
Mac Smith.
Tannehill,
Mac Jones.
Fields, Garoppolo, Mariota.
Come on, dude.
All of them
You're
are being
tripping.
under Trubisky's.
You think Trubisky's better than them?
Daniel Jones,
I'd rather
Davis-
have Daniel Jones than
Davis
Trubisky.
Mills, Mayfield, Zach Wilson. They're all butt.
They're all but. I guess you can rank them however you want. They're all but.
I got my top 32s. No, but what was we at? Colts?
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess that's all we can really say about the Colts. But I had two more games wrote down. The Washington and Dallas. What's up with Cooper Rush? Is 4-0. What
3-0.
When as a starter though?
As a starter, 3-0.
He's 4. Oh, I
Four.
thought it was
It's
4-0.
4.
No.
He started one game last year. He
Yeah.
won.
He's 4-0 as a starter. This year he's 3-0.
Okay. Well, now we're doing last year's stats.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying he hasn't
He's
lost a
3-0
game.
this year as a starter, dude.
Yeah, this year, but last year he played one
We're
game.
not just saying last year.
I know, but you hear what I'm saying, bro.
I guess as a starter in his career.
He is 4-0.
Okay.
Yeah, starter in his career, he's 4-0.
I didn't know you was bringing in other years.
I kind of felt like Cooper Rush and the Cowboys were gonna win it no matter what. So
I didn't. I had Washington winning, so I guess I didn't.
I mean, I picked low on
I thought it was
Washington.
going to be close
That
just
was
because
my-
that
that was my
defense
upset.
is crazy,
I
but
believe
Dude.
I picked.
their defense is insane.
Yeah, that's why we should have known that Dallas was going to win. I went Commanders 1.
I just don't trust. I just don't believe in Cooper Rush. I still don't.
Yeah,
What did you put on him?
4.
I put Cowboys 8.
So I put Commanders 4. So Alex beat us on that one. But
I lost so many points.
Y'all beat me on the Saints and Vikings one though.
last week only missed 4. It was the 4 games we're talking about.
I went 8 and
3,
8.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Who said I went 8 and 8? Ouch.
I lost 9 games.
I went 500.
Well,
that was a bad week.
I only missed 4.
That
But
was my worst week yet.
the last game I want to talk about, Jimmy Garoppolo owning the Rams. What's going on?
7-0.
That's actually pretty outstanding and amazing.
7-0.
Absolutely crazy.
And that dude, look what I went on the Rams. 12.
But yeah, I went pretty high on the
I
Rams.
think I did too.
No, I went Rams 8.
I thought the Rams
'Cause-
defense was going to shut them down.
I mean, like I said,
Rams 11.
I said last week, the 49ers always beat the Rams.
He did say that. He
They
did.
do.
They
They're
do,
6-0
They
the
do.
past 6 times, and then the 7th time they won again.
Oh, and
So-
one more thing. The Ravens blowing a 17-point lead to the Bills.
Oh, yeah.
Come on,
The
dude.
Ravens are 0-2
Yeah, I
this
wanted to
season.
talk about that too. I
leading by-
forgot about that.
Yeah, they blew 2 games to Miami and to the Bills.
Yeah, Dolphins and Bills.
17-point lead
And-
at home to the Bills.
And they're 32nd in the NFL for passing yards. So, I think that was an amazing stat.
I thought Baltimore was definitely going to pull out.
I thought
I mean, I seen them up
When
17.
the game started, I'm like, no way. They're not smacking them like this. I'm like, are they really running the AFC? And then here comes the Bills. Like,
I'm right back.
their defense is so good. I just feel like
Both
something
of their
had to
defenses.
happen. Something with the Ravens. They should not be 32nd in passing. They shouldn't. I mean,
they
their
don't have a
defense
very good receiving core. But 32nd?
in passing allowed.
Oh, you're saying Pat? I thought you were saying at pass
Oh,
yards.
no,
I was
no.
like 32nd.
30 They're 32nd for most receptions and receiving yards allowed. So
Oh, okay.
I mean, their secondary is so good. I don't think it should be 32nd. No way. It makes you think it's
It'll-
like the defensive coordinator, like not
It
like,
won't be that low later in the season.
right. I mean, it is still only week 5 going into this week, so
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
that is true. But Josh Allen just
Came back and did it. Their defense too. Don't discredit them. They didn't let them score no more points.
Yeah.
The last quarter and a half. So they shut them down, dude.
Justin Jefferson. I called that 150 and a touchdown.
yeah.
He straight dog-eat on Marshawn Lattimore.
Dude, he made 2 defenders run into each other.
Last play, dude. I don't know how Lattimore got burnt on that deep bomb to seal the game.
Oh, that was a
But
beautiful
that man
ball.
Jefferson straight stomped out of Lattimore's tackle. Bro, that was crazy. He literally went off. I told you he was going to go off.
That was a beautiful ball as well.
He had 2
Yeah,
off
I mean,
weeks. I'm like, this man
you
is
told
going to
me.
have 3 off weeks. You told me. Look at him.
It's like the dude's right on one thing out of 10 a week, and he like rubs up my face.
I'm right about a lot of things.
I mean, last week you were pretty precise. Pretty much almost everything you said was pretty precise last week. I mean, you only really said 2 things.
Don't worry, he's not gonna make you leave the podcast. You ain't gonna do all that. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
All right, but let's jump into week 5 picks.
Yeah, week
Yes,
5.
sir.
Baby.
Starting off with Thursday night game. I'll start us off because I had the Colts winning this game last night. And then today, Jonathan Taylor got ruled out. And now I got the Broncos winning. Only because of that, to be honest. Jonathan Taylor's been very slow, and I don't think he was going to have another slow game. I don't care how good the Broncos' defense is. I just thought the Colts' revenge game was going to happen on Thursday night. The Broncos haven't been playing very good, and I think it still could happen, but I got the Broncos winning on Thursday night in a low-scoring game. What you got, Alex?
I have the Colts. I still think. I went through it today and I was like, Russell Wilson, he hasn't been doing his best. He's been. Geno Smith has better stats than him, in every category.
Yeah.
But Russell Wilson has receivers, but I just think the Colts defense, they're gonna click it in this week. They can't have 2 back to. They realize they need to stop doing bad. And I just think the Colts are going to click.
Win.
Yeah, they have to click in this game, and if not,
That's it.
Right.
Yeah, they can't have 4 losses by week 5. You're not making the playoffs.
Right.
You're just not.
At this point, I don't really see them making the playoffs right now. They have to really turn around in the next few weeks.
They would have to really turn it around. And
otherwise, I don't see them making it.
And like Naeem Hines said, did y'all see what he said?
Who?
Naeem Hines, their backup.
No.
He said that it's hard because, they got a different quarterback every single year, and they have to readjust every year. And he's saying if you look at the guys like the Chiefs and the Bills, they're building around these quarterbacks, and they got the same guy every year, so they don't got to focus on that. The quarterback is like the stub point of your team. So without a focused quarterback every single year, it's hard to maintain a game plan. Like he said, every year they have to, halfway through the season, try to turn around, and they barely miss the playoffs.
Right.
But, who knows? Matt Ryan might be able to turn around, but he's just not looking the best right now.
No, he's really not. I was really surprised, too.
I was, too. I like Matt Ryan.
But he's old, man.
Yeah, he's getting up there.
His Matty Ice is melted. You're sinking, bud.
Ice is melting.
Your ice is melting and you're sinking. You're
melting.
You're about waist deep from drowning. So.
But who you got winning on that?
I got Broncos.
Okay.
I got Broncos. Their defense, they're top 5 defense right now. And,
Yes, they are.
So I don't see the Colts without Jonathan Taylor against the top 5 defense. I don't see them scoring very many points. Colts defense is not a top 5. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game at all.
I don't think so either.
You're going to see 16-10 or 13-10 or it's going to be low like
20,
that.
17, something like that.
I don't even see 20 points being scored.
I don't think so either, but
I see some more like 13-6 or something. It's going to be something crappy. But I got Broncos winning by not very much. But yeah, I'm Broncos.
I got Broncos as well. You want to move us? You want to 2 Broncos and a Colts? Let's see who gets that one right. Let's move on to the Sunday morning game, London. The first London game played by 2 teams that have winning records, which I can't even believe that the Giants have a winning record. With that being said, I have the Packers dominating this game. I don't think it's going to be close. I think the Giants are a fluke. Maybe I'm proved wrong, but I got the Packers winning by a landslide.
Landslide, huh?
14 points, something like that.
Yeah, I got Packers, obviously. I don't think the Giants are going to beat them either. Giants are dealing with some wide receiver injuries too, man. I just don't see them stopping them, man. I think the Packers, same thing, double digits. I don't know about 14, but I think they're going to win by double digits all day. So I'm going Packers by at least double digits.
I have the Packers. Yeah.
No, I got the Packers.
I mean, I think Aaron Rodgers is still playing very well. His wide receivers are starting to click in more. I mean, their defense is a very solid defense. And if you look, I mean, defenses have contained Mac Jones. This is Saquon's averaging 32 attempts. Like, I mean, that's crazy and astonishing for
It's too
best
bad.
yards in the league.
what he's coming back from. But I mean, if they don't get Saquon going, they're not winning this at all. Like, they're not even gonna be close.
No, exactly. And Saquon's going to get shut down, so, you know. And then, I mean, that's all I really got to say.
Yeah.
Steelers at Bills. I don't have much to say. Bills are going to smack them in the mouth. No T.J. Watt, no nothing. I don't care who Kenny Pickett is. I don't care if Kenny Pickett was Patrick Mahomes. The Bills are winning this game. No, I'm just playing. The Steelers team's very good. They need more time, and I think the Bills are going to smack them. So I got the Bills by a lot. I don't got much to talk about with that one.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't want to waste much time on the Bills.
I have the
No,
Bills.
I mean, I got Bills too.
And and also we got a game of the week and an upset of the week. So whenever we get to that, you'll just say, game of the week, my upset of the week. Or whatever.
Right.
Going to the next game, Chargers and Browns. You want to start us off, Dad?
Yeah, I got the Browns. That's my, I guess I ain't gonna say that yet, but I got low on the Browns.
Is that your upset of the week?
That's my upset of the week. That's my upset of the week, is the Browns beating the Chargers.
Myles Garrett's back.
I mean, look what the Jags did to the Chargers. Look what the Houston did to the Chargers. I mean, dude, I know the Chargers beat them, but Houston almost came back and won that game, dude. Like, Chargers defense, for some reason, ain't stepping up right now. They got some points scoring against them, against teams you think wouldn't score, but Jacksonville smacked them 38-10, and they barely beat Houston. So, got the Browns. I got the Browns getting them.
Think the Browns are going to sneak out that?
I think they're going to sneak it out. That's my upset of the week.
What about you?
I got the Chargers. I got Jay Herbo doing Jay Herbo things, other than when they're not choking the game, but
Which is a lot.
I mean, I think this is gonna be the Chargers are gonna have a great passing attack on them, but I mean, if they get a good run game going like Atlanta did, I feel like they could play that in. But I mean, like Donnie said, I think this could be a close game. Either the Browns could win very easily, but the Chargers could win easily as well. I mean, if they play how they played against Jacksonville, they're not winning. But if the Browns played how they played against the Falcons, they're not winning. I mean, the Falcons just simply outplayed them, and the Jags simply outplayed the Chargers.
Myles Garrett's in that Falcons game. How much is that going to decide the factor?
I mean,
the Falcons won by 1 point, wasn't it?
I think a field goal, yeah, something
3.
like that. I don't know. I mean, you still have a great young defense with the Browns, and I just feel like this could go either way. So, I mean, my pick's the Chargers.
Well, I guess I got different thoughts. I think that it's not even going to be a close game. I got the Chargers winning. I think this is a turnaround game for them. It has to be. If they really want to be a Tier 1 NFL, I almost said NBA. I'd have seen Tyrese Maxey with 21 points and not say NBA. But
I've been trying not to look at mine.
Yeah, but yeah, my fault. This is the turnaround point for the Chargers. It really is. If they're not, if they don't show that they can beat the Browns with a backup quarterback, then they're not a Tier 1 team, Super Bowl team that everyone thinks that they are. So I got them winning, I think, by 7 to 10 points. Even with Myles Garrett back, I mean, I don't know, man. That offense needs to get going.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so I guess I don't agree. But let's move on to the Bears and Vikings. You want to start us out with that one, Alex?
I got the Vikings. I mean, Justin Jefferson, I think he had his game, like Nate said. He had his game. But
another one.
I think we get shut down this week.
You do? You think the Bears are going to...
No, I don't. I don't think they are. I said I need.
Oh, I need him to get.
I thought he
I'm
said they
against,
were.
I'm
I was
against
like,
him in fantasy. I need
Nah, he's gonna go off.
Jefferson to break his leg or
I'm
something.
against him in fantasy. What?
Nah, he's gonna go off.
I don't wish that
I
on
think-
nobody, but
Yeah. I think Justin Jefferson, he's going to be a big contributing factor, as he always is, because he's
Yeah.
a top wide receiver in the game. I mean, and we'll discuss that later, but I think they're going to get their run game going finally. They're finally going to get Dalvin Cook going, and
It's the Bears, bro.
right. I mean,
They're gonna get slapped in the like that. They got
I
Justin
think-
Jefferson coming for their head.
I think the Vikings are going to win by 10.
the Vikings barely beat the Saints with 3 main players out. Come on, they ain't that good.
Saints still had their. Dude, it don't matter, bro. They're gonna. All right.
I don't think
I
the
got the
Vikings-
Vikings slapping them.
Yeah, I don't think the Vikings are a fluke team.
I swear to God, like the Vikings shouldn't even have won the game. The Saints got screwed from the penalty. Like if you actually seen the highlights of the game,
Well, I watched this.
That
I watched
penalty
it.
was completely crap, and the Vikings would have lost to the
Well, he
Saints.
should have made that
with
field
Andy
goal.
Dalton, the
And
quarterback.
Will Lutz should have made that field goal.
with
it bounced
Andy
off
Dalton.
both posts, bro.
I watched it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I watched it too. It was
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying. Like that field goal and that bullcrap call, the Vikings are they lost to Andy Dalton and no Michael Thomas, no Kamara. I mean, come on, dude. The Vikings ain't.
They're beating the Bears.
They're going to be.
You got the Bears winning?
No. Because it's the Bears.
The
But,
Bears.
Yeah, I got the Vikings winning by a lot.
Yeah,
It's any given Sunday.
Because it's the Bears. But I honestly, the Vikings, if they make the playoffs, it's going to be out first round. They ain't nothing to me. I think they're a fluke. But it's the Bears, so.
Well, with that being said, Lions.
Like, dude, you barely beat the Saints, dude, with all them injuries. Like, you didn't have none of their quarterback, their wide receiver, their running back. None of them were in the game, dude.
Yeah,
None
that's
of them.
crazy. But that is pretty crazy.
And the Vikings barely won. Like, they're fluke, dude. They're not going to go far. And Kirk Cousins, first time in his career, starting 3-1, and it should be 1-3. Like, come on.
Should be 1-3.
But I'll give them credit. They are 3-1. The record's 3-1.
I'm telling you, they're
Also,
good.
bullcrap calls. These refs, dude, I'm telling you, I swear, every year they get worse and worse. Every year. If you look at the stats, like they said, like there's already like 900 yards in penalties, and just in his first 4 weeks, 900 yards in penalties. They're crap, dude. They need to like readjust their referees. They need to rehire some new people or something. So I'm telling you, I feel like the refs are getting worse and worse every year. They make terrible calls. And honestly, in my opinion,
There's always
the
terrible
NFL
calls.
needs to start looking into fining them for making the bad calls. Like against the Packers last week, New England had a delayed game for 3. The play clock reset before they hiked it. And they didn't call a delayed game, and they scored a touchdown on that. And then afterwards, during commercial, they came back like, they showed the refs, it showed the ref going, "Ooh, I was supposed to be looking at that?" Dude, they scored a touchdown on a 3-second late delay of game. Like, do a better job. They're crap, dude. I think the refs are terrible. They're getting worse and worse
They're
every
always
year.
bad. There's nothing you can do about it.
Like, every year, again, yeah, you start finding them, and they start paying attention more. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, they find players for.
Players are getting fined for wearing their pants ain't long enough. Well, you just cost somebody a touchdown and almost a game. You should be fined for that. Sorry. That's just my opinion. They need to start taking responsibility for their mistakes and causing teams losses. I feel like. But, that's just me. I'm not Roger Goodell, so I can't
That's
put
like
stuff. I can't
every
put stuff
NBA,
into
That's
effect.
for every NFL fan, I think. So.
I can't put stuff like that into effect. You know what I mean? Like, I just gotta sit back and watch them suck. Like,
Yeah, I think every fan agrees. Every fan has had their game where they're like, the refs blew it multiple times.
oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it's every week.
Yeah, it's every week, but
It's every week, like 3 or 4 games every week. The refs are blowing
the refs,
calls.
yeah, the ref blew.
It's just not. It's
Well,
not
I seen this one
And
video.
you got replays.
See this one video. Dude walks up to the ref. He's like, how much you got on? He's like, how
On
much
this
you got on
parlay?
this parlay tonight? And the ref starts laughing.
Yeah.
Like, a little sketchy to me, but
We'll move on.
I don't. Yeah, let's
move
move on.
on. Vikings. Vikings. are
Lions
on.
at Patriots. I'll start us off. I got the Lions beating the Patriots, even though Mac Jones is back. Lions, like you said, putting up the most points in the league. So I got the Lions.
So Mac
winning,
Jones is
even
back
though
already?
He started practicing today.
Did he?
Yeah, so he said that he's looking like he's ready to go for Sunday. So, but I still got the Lions.
Yeah, I got Lions too. I got them by double digits, by 10 or more.
You think they're going to smack them like that? I don't think the Patriots can score with them, man.
I'm saying Lions.
Even with how bad
number
their
one,
defense
number one
is.
in offense.
Even with how bad
they're
their
gonna do the
defense
same
is, the
thing.
Patriots' offense isn't very good. Even with how bad the Lions.
I just think the
defense
Lions' offense is better than the Patriots' offense against their defenses.
is. Yeah, I hear.
I don't know what's up with the Lions. Never want to get a good defense. They've been like that through Stafford. Now Jared Goff's there. They never want to get a defense. Stafford never had a defense, ever. Fastest quarterback to 50,000 yards, Matthew Stafford. Never made the playoffs.
Never made the playoffs until the Rams.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, they've never cared about their defense for some reason. Because if you look, with Lions healthy, their offense is stacked, dude. Stacked. T.J. Hawkinson, DeAndre Swift, Jamal Williams, Amon-Ra, St. Brown.
Receiving course.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Their offense is stacked.
I have the Lions.
Yeah, the Lions.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, they're the highest scoring offense, but I mean, the Patriots could because they are also the lowest scoring defense. I mean, they give up the most amount of points on defense. But I think the Lions, they've just been playing super well this year, except their defense part. I don't think that the Patriots defense can handle that. Like, I feel like they can, but I feel like you get Amon-Ra back this week, potentially, and DJ Chark. Like, and Jamal Williams he's been amazing.
I love Jamal Williams.
Dude, he's been
I
amazing.
love him when he was on the
He's so
Packers.
good.
I loved him.
Like,
And he killed it this last game.
Right.
Too. He killed it.
Yeah, he's a beast.
he's
He
been
is.
amazing, and I just think the Lions they're going to carry the momentum even though they lost. And then T.J. Hawkinson went off. I mean,
Oh, man, he's a beast, too.
told you,
That's what
top
I'm saying.
five tight
And
end.
then when DeAndre
They got
Swift
guys.
is healthy, dude, he's a beast.
That 1-2 punch.
1, 2, 3, you want DeAndre Swift out there.
I think
He's amazing. I love DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm pretty sure that
And he's
I'm,
young, too. Like,
Mhm.
too bad he got hurt, man. That sucks.
I'm confident in the Lions, so I think they'll win.
Yeah, I am too. So,
Yeah, I'm Lions all the way.
moving on to Seahawks at Saints. Jameis Winston's back. Michael Thomas is back.
Guess who's back? They're all back.
Saints are winning.
Yeah.
Seahawks are a fluke. So yeah, it's another
just think
game where I think the Seahawks or the Saints are going to win by a lot. Like ain't much to talk about.
I just seen Seattle score 3 touchdowns with DK, and then the Saints score
3 touchdowns with DK.
And then the Saints score 24, and then that's cool. This new Saints to win because I got them winning. Saints
you
to
got
win.
winning.
I have the Saints.
Saints as well.
Their defense is good. Their offense is good. I mean,
Yeah, Seahawks are a fluke.
I think Geno and DK made a connection, and they ain't gonna stop the rest of the year.
imagine hearing that, like, as a Seahawks fan last year. Like, next year,
Geno
your
Smith is your
quarterback's going to
QB.
be your quarterback, and him and
Be
DK
like,
are going to have a stellar.
Well, the Saints are 1-3, and this is a must-win for them. And their guys are back. They're gonna win. They're winning this.
and they're at
game.
home, right?
They're at home.
Are they at
yes.
home?
Yes.
Yeah,
They're 1-3. This is a must-win.
Dude, I can't wait.
yeah.
They have to
I think
win.
they're gonna win. I don't have a whole lot of points on them, but they're gonna win.
I got 11. But yeah, moving on to the Dolphins and Jets. You want to start us off?
I want to start us off. Yeah, well, I'm going to start us off with the Dolphins winning. I mean, Teddy Bridgewater winning last week. I mean, he played a great defense. Like, Cincinnati has a great defense, and they've shown that. But Teddy Bridgewater was still making terrific reads and putting the ball where it needed to go. So, I mean, I don't see him just, like...
He fits the system.
Right, like, he really does fit the
He fits
system.
their system. He's the same type of quarterback as Tua.
Well, he came in on the first drive and did real good, and after that, he went for like 2 for like 10 or something.
I mean, that defense, I mean...
So, so his first job coming in, like he did real great. After that, he didn't really do much.
But I think
Threw a pig, got sacked.
I think the Dolphins will win. I think they're going to...
They got too many offensive weapons to lose that
Yeah.
game, man. And Zach Wilson is like doubtful to even play again. Like he's hurt again. Like his ankle's hurting or something. He didn't even practice today. So I mean,
That's just making sure he stays healthy. He'll play.
I don't know, but
I ain't gonna make a difference if it's him or Flacco. I mean.
I don't think so either. I think
yeah, I got Miami winning too. What you got, Nate?
Yeah, I have Miami.
You got Miami
Yeah.
too? Yeah.
And then it's ATL at Bucks. Falcons at Bucks.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. Falcons suck. Bucks win by a lot. So there's not many games this week where I have much to talk about because, I mean, I feel like the top 10 receivers we're gonna be talking for a minute, and Atlanta at Bucks. I don't think it's even gonna be close. So Bucks by a lot. They got all their guys back. Like even though their O line's doo-doo sauce right now.
They ain't got their
Mike Evans and
their offensive lineman back.
Yeah, no, but Mike Evans and Godwin are back. That's all that matters to me, in my opinion.
Well, Godwin was back last week, but I feel like he wasn't all there. Dude.
They had
wasn't
the
all the
snap
way back.
count.
Yeah, he didn't get to play as many.
Yeah, he had to get snap counted. Like,
That's what I'm saying. It's
Do
like,
y'all have ATO? Does anyone have that as an option?
no,
no.
I think Ty Algier is gonna do good though.
I drafted him in fantasy in my last pick because I literally said that he could take that RB1 spot. Because Cordell Patterson, he's a receiver. Let's be real. Like that man was on the Vikings as a receiver. He should be a receiver. I don't care. But
Now he's hurt and Ty Algier's coming in.
that's what I'm saying. Outguyer season, baby. I'm just playing.
I don't know. I mean, really,
He's good, dude. He is. He's good. If
His
you watch
day-
him run, he's good.
his debut as a primary
He makes
running back.
he makes
like,
plays. So. He's elusive with it.
He's the
So.
reason why the Falcons won.
Yeah, he actually turned up last week. He got a touchdown in like 60 yards.
yeah,
Something
because
like that when he went out.
Yeah, poor Patterson though.
I know. I love him, dude. He's so good. He's
I
so
think
versatile.
He is versatile.
And he was so held back on the Vikings, and then he goes to a bad team on purpose so that he would be able to play, and just balls out, running back, receiver. He's Debo Samuel.
He's like the
Literally.
6th in rushing yards, and he didn't even get to.
Yeah,
play the
and he's
second
probably
half.
like 20th in receiving yards. He's probably up there.
Right.
Yeah, now he's hurt.
But yeah,
The Bucks got that
yeah,
one.
Bucks got that
Yeah.
one. Titans and Washington. I think this one is going to be a close game. I was flipping back and forth for a while. But I don't know why. When I get a gut feeling, and my gut feeling says Washington. So I got Washington beating the Titans this week. I don't really have much of a reason. I think Derrick Henry's going to go off, but Washington's 1-3. This is a must-win for them, their organization, for Carson Wentz. If Carson Wentz loses this game and goes 1-4, he will not be a starting quarterback next season. I promise you. He's not even going to be on a team. He might be a backup. He ain't going to be a starter next season. If they go 1-4 and they are that bad, I said at the beginning of the year, this is Carson Wentz make or break season. If they go 1-4, it's over. And I just don't. I think it's too
How long
big
is
of a
Chase
game
Young
to
out?
lose.
He's out for. At
I
least.
think he's out for
All
another
year?
2 weeks, 3 weeks. I thought he was out for the first 8 weeks.
He just aggravated his ACL. I mean,
Again,
so it's gonna take him
that's
some
sad.
time.
Who do you got?
I have the Commanders.
On what?
You don't have it written down?
I do. I just forget.
On which one?
The Commanders and Titans.
I got low on
Oh.
Commanders. I think
low on
this is their bounce. This has to be their bounce back game, like you're saying.
Yeah, it does, and I
It
think
has
they're going
to,
to turn
man.
up, and I don't think the Titans are going to be able to keep up once they turn up.
Yeah.
I got the Titans.
You got the
Is
Titans.
Traylon Burks still out or?
I don't know. He got hit pretty hard last week, didn't he?
I know he got hurt,
Yeah, he got hurt.
but I didn't know if like it was like a couple of weeks. If it's just like that game.
I'll look it up.
Because that's just all. That's all I
Why
got out
do
of
you have?
Jefferson.
Why do you have the Titans?
Derrick Henry, and it's like, I just think that Derrick Henry, he hasn't been, too hot recently, but he hasn't done the worst. I just think this is his comeback game. Like, we're saying this is Carson Wentz's comeback game, but this could very much well be Derrick Henry's comeback game. I mean,
He went off last week.
you're
Yeah,
versus
Carson Wentz and Washington. This has got to be their game. Like they got to do something. Or
I can see either team winning, but I just think that the Titans are going to come out. Like, I mean, Ryan Tannehill, if they pass a lot, he's going to have to be on his A game, even with the receivers he has.
Didn't he just smack the Colts last week too?
Short-term injured reserve, turf toe. So like 2-3 after 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So no Treylon Burks. So you got Robert Woods and Derrick Henry.
Yep.
Hey, we've seen Derrick Henry single-handedly beat a team before.
And Tannehill.
He can do it. He can do it. I got low on Washington. I think it'll be. I think Titans can win, but I just don't think. I got the Commanders win. So.
Right.
I mean, I got low on it, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm giving it to Washington. It could go either way, though. It can go either way. Like he was saying, it can go either way. Titans or Washington.
Very much so.
I'm going to go Washington low. And you got Titans?
Yeah, I got Titans low.
Yeah. See,
For sure.
that could go either way.
They got the Houston Texans at Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jags have been playing insane. To be honest, very surprising. Doug Peterson, if he takes him to the playoffs, he's going to get given Coach of the Year, no matter how good the Eagles' record is. The Jags.
I thought it was Doug Peterson was a good coach. I can't believe Philly even let him go for one bad season.
Yeah. I know that. There was a lot of Philly fans very mad about that.
Yeah, I think
even
he's a
the
good
players
coach,
were
dude.
pretty upset.
If we rewinded back a few podcasts ago, I said Doug Peterson top 3 Coach of the Year if he goes to the playoffs. So I mean, I got
That's
the
a good pick.
Jags.
Yeah, that was a good pick.
That's
I
a good
didn't even
pick.
have him up there.
Yeah, I got Jags winning too by a lot.
Yeah, I got the Jags winning by a lot. I don't think it'll be close. Their
But I
team
mean,
is great.
if Houston's offense keeps clicking, because I know Dameon Pierce, he killed it last week. I mean, that kid killed it. And if he can keep it up, and I think Brandon Cooks has still got it. He ain't washed up or nothing. But I just don't like their quarterback.
Damian Pierce is going to go off.
I know a lot of people like Houston's quarterback, but I think he's.
Didn't you start him?
Of course.
Yeah.
But I'm not a big Davis Mills fan at all.
I am. I think
he's like bottom 5 in the league.
Nah.
And
Bottom 7. Bottom 5,
yeah, I think the Jags are gonna
You got Jags?
smack them.
I got the Jags. Yeah.
So your upset and game of the week hasn't happened yet.
Not yet.
And your upset hasn't.
Yeah,
Oh, your upset had
My
it.
upset
Game
is
of the
Browns
week
beating the
has-
Chargers.
Okay. All right, moving
Browns
on.
beating the Chargers.
Moving on. 49ers at Carolina. Man, 49ers, I think they're going to smack Carolina in the mouth. There's so many games I think they're going to smack them out. But every time that happens, usually you get a lot wrong. There's a lot of upsets. But I don't know. I just got the 49ers winning by a decent amount of points, 10 or more.
I have the 49ers because I don't just see how you beat the defending Super Bowl champs on that hot of a start. Your defense clicks with one another. Your offense clicks with one another. And just the week after, you lose to a team that's
Debo's a beast.
what are they, last in their division? I think it's a tie between them and the Falcons.
Who's that?
The Panthers and the Falcons for the NFC South.
Yeah, it's something.
I mean,
I don't pay too
no,
much
it's a
to that.
three-way
Falcons are
tie.
2-2.
No, it's a two-way tie between the Saints and them. But, I mean, I just don't see the 49ers losing that one. I'm very strong on them.
You got the 49ers?
Oh, come on, dude.
Yeah.
49ers, I think they're going to. Their defense is just.
Too good.
Yeah, their Carolina's offense is nothing
GK.
to that defense. It'd be like their 49ers defense is a 10 to Carolina's a 2 offense. I just don't see them squatting. They might get a field goal. I can see almost a skunk in this game. I can see a 24-0.
You heard it here, skunk.
Carolina's offense is going to have a lot of trouble with that defense. So, that's me. 49ers, big time.
Cowboys at Rams. You start us.
I don't. This one was hard for me, too.
It wasn't.
Just because the way I seen the Rams play the 49ers, it was just pathetic. But I'm going with the Rams. I'm going to go Rams low. That's all I really got to say. I'm not too happy with the Rams right now. So.
I got the Rams a little higher points. Matt Stafford hasn't really had a very good game. I mean, they are playing the Cowboys.
He's had one good game.
They are playing the Cowboys. Very good defense. But I don't know. I don't think their offense is going to be able to keep up against the Rams' defense with Cooper Rush at quarterback. I get the dude that won 3 games or whatever. But I don't know. I think this is the turnaround game for the Rams as well. I think it's a turnaround week for a lot of teams. And the Rams are one of them. So I got the Rams winning.
Upset of the week. I have the Cowboys.
Ooh.
I have the Cowboys. I mean, Zeke had a strong game. I mean, the defense continued to improve. The defense continues to perform well with Micah Parsons and Trevon Diggs. I mean,
Defense player of the year.
I think Trevon Diggs is having a much better year than last year. He's not giving as much yards. He's playing more physical.
His PFS like a 92.
Yeah, and he's not. And he actually got an interception,
Like
didn't give up a touchdown. So, I mean, I think that defense is good. Malik Hooker's playing well. Their other safety, I can't remember his name, but their Leighton Vander Esch has even had a better year. And DeMarcus Lawrence coming off of 3 sacks. I mean, I just see the Cowboys' defense being well against Matt Stafford.
He's got his upset of the week.
Yeah.
This is upset.
Oh, Cowboys. That's a good upset.
I still don't have my
That could
upset
happen, maybe.
or a game of the week, so I don't even think y'all ready. So, yeah. So he got the Cowboys upset of the week. We got the Rams.
Yeah.
Moving on, Eagles and Cardinals. I got the Eagles. I mean, I don't really have. Cardinals got a lot. I mean, I don't even know. Not even a lot of guys out. It's really just Dion, but
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't understand I don't understand their offense ain't scoring more points.
their
They're
defense
doing
is the problem. Their defense is the problem.
Yeah, but I mean, look at their
Their
scoring.
defense sucks, but their offense should be putting up more than 20 to 25 points. Like
You would think, man.
you would think with how good they are. That's what I'm saying.
The way
D-Hop
Kyler
is a
Murray
factor.
runs around that field like that, I just think they'd be way more effective. But I always have high hopes for them every year, I swear. I do.
Yeah, I know you do every time.
And then I'm like, after like 4 or 5 weeks, I'm like, what is going on with these guys?
Dude, they were 7-0 last year, the Cardinals,
Yeah, it was
and didn't even make the playoffs.
and lost their first game to who? The Packers. You remember that?
Oh
Eric
yeah,
Stokes
forgot
picked-
about that.
Eric Stokes picked it. AJ Green's looking around like with his finger up his nose.
I mean, yeah,
Didn't even know the pass was coming his way. Then
I got the Eagles over them. Jalen Hurts is a beast. The Eagles just look amazing, man. I promise I'll pick the Eagles are going to lose a game, but they're just not going to lose many. And I have picked them to win every game so far, and they've won every game so far. And I think they're going to win this one. So who do you got? Because we both got the Eagles.
I have the Eagles, but this is my game of the week. It was between this and another team, but I'm pretty sure y'all have that other team as a game of the week. I just think Kyler Murray, as we said, I think we all agreed that he was a top 10 quarterback.
I can see this being game of the week. It could go. It could go for anything.
We've seen the Eagles' defense play subpar, like a lot better. Like their defense is astonishing, but I think the Cardinals' offense is just gonna be stellar this week. I think they're gonna perform well. I mean, I could see a blowout happening by the Eagles. I mean, Jalen Hurts, like Nate said, he's gonna
go off against that defense, boy.
I mean, their defense hasn't. The Cardinals' defense hasn't really been doing well. I mean, against a good quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, they let up 44 points to Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Something.
So, I mean, if the Cardinals can't handle a good quarterback like their defense can't, I mean, then I see the Eagles just blowing them out. Because, I mean, this could be a one-stop game, but this also could be just a blowout. But I think this is my game of the week because these two teams are very amazing at what they do. And, like I said, I think this or the other game could be the game of the week, and I picked this one.
And we all got the Eagles winning.
Yeah.
So, going to the Sunday night game, my game of the week, I think your game of the week as well. Would have been Alex's game of the week if he didn't see our game of the week was that. Bengals at Ravens. I'm very excited, but also nervous at the same time. I don't want to start us off. I want you to start us off. Go down the line. I want to go
you
last.
want me to start it off?
Yeah, I want to go last. Bengals at Ravens. My game of the week.
All right.
It's a must-win for both teams.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick the Bengals. I got low on them. I'm going low. But I'm not being biased. I just feel like they're coming back into where they need to be. Burrow's only been sacked 3 times the last 2 games. The offensive line is starting to click. I know Ravens defense is decent, but you should see the points they scored on them. Bills came back from a 17-point deficit. Miami scored 30-something points on them. I think we can do the same thing. I think this is going to be a higher scoring game.
Mm-hmm. Always is.
Yeah, I'm seeing 31-28 type game, 31-30, something like that.
I see 40-38, dude.
But yeah, I got the Bengals just skimming right on by. Not by a lot though.
What you got?
It'll be close.
I agree with your dad. I have the Bengals. I mean, like he said, I feel like they're becoming the team they were last year, taking more deep shots. O-line clicked. I mean,
3 sacks in the last 2 games.
defense.
He had like 7 the first 2 games.
Their defense is playing amazing. Like both corners, Cheetah Bay, one of the best cornerbacks. I think in the game right now. I mean, this season, I think he's one of the best cornerbacks. And Eli Apple has been playing much than last year.
Much well.
He couldn't say much better. He had to put well. Well's a little worse than better, by the way.
He's not better. He's just well.
I mean, he's playing very good. And they get one of their rookie cornerbacks this week. They get Cam Taylor-Britt back this week. And that's going to be very helpful because they
he was
can
back
rotate.
at practice today.
Yeah, they can rotate more. And get
Man, he did really good in the preseason.
He did.
Too. I was so stoked to see him.
He's not going to get that many snaps, though.
No, but not right now.
Not
but
this week.
I feel like he's going to come through for our defense come the middle of the season.
I mean, Lou Anarumo said that is one of his favorite rookies, like, in the league.
Dude,
like,
I'm telling you what, preseason, he killed it.
Anarumo loves...
I'm excited about him.
Anarumo loves Cam Taylor-Britt. Like, I mean, he had Eli Apple, who Lou Anarumo said was the best cornerback on this team, getting subbed out for Cam Taylor-Britt because he was making so much plays against that Bengals offense in training camp. In rookie camp, I mean, Cam Taylor-Britt, he dominates, but I can't say it right now that he's going to dominate this game because I don't know how they're going to do it, like a snap count. But I agree with Donnie when he said that the Bengals are going back to where they are and where they were last year. Offensive line. The Ravens are last in defensive passing yards allowed. Like, they allowed the most passing yards. And
Yeah, quarterbacks are throwing all over him.
But again, like Nate said, this could be a high-scoring game, and either team could win. So, Nate, what do you got?
I mean, I really do. I do agree with that, too. I didn't say that, but either team can win. But like I said, I got the Bengals.
It is a must-win. Winner of this game is I think they
I
could
haven't said
ultimately
anything for a reason.
They could ultimately be the winner of the AFC North.
I really, really want the Bengals to win. Obviously, I'm going to be rooting for them. Who day? It pains me to say we're going to split this year. The Bengals and Ravens are going to split, and we're each going to win our home game. And I think the Ravens are going to win this game. It's hard. It hurts me to say it's a must-win for both teams. The Bengals have been looking like they're starting to click. Like y'all said, the offensive line getting better. But Chase hasn't sparked yet. Like, will he spark? Like Chase said, he's been getting doubled and tripled a lot. And the Ravens play a lot of man because they got defense. And that's why their defense is getting so burnt because everyone sees that they play a lot of man. That's why they get so many yards put up on them because their defense is so good. And the fact that they get so much yards put up against them is mind-blowing to me. And they need to play more zone. And against the Bengals, I think that they know that. Because last year they got 40-plus points dropped on them twice.
Yep.
So they know what they need to do.
Yeah, Burrow threw
and
for
I think
900
Lamar
yards in 2
Jackson.
games.
I think Lamar Jackson's on a revenge tour. I don't know. I think it's going to be very close. It's going to be like a 38-35 type deal. But I sadly, as a sports analyst, I have the Ravens winning. As a fan, I got the Bengals winning. But I think it's going to be very close.
You mind if I chime in for a second? I think
Of course.
Hayden Hurst.
I know I just made you so butthurt, but
Nah.
but I mean, I'm sorry, man. I'm
I
sorry.
believe they can win too.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I just
yeah,
think it'll
easily.
happen.
I think it can go either way, but
I'm hoping we win 42. Dude, I hope the Bengals win 42-14, bro. I really do.
Oh,
but I just got the Ravens winning.
that's not.
I think I really could see either way because the Bengals aren't that well at defending tight ends, and the Ravens have one of the best tight ends in the game.
He's on my fantasy.
But Hayden Hurst has been coming around, and the Ravens are also not that well at defending tight ends. Like Dawson Knox, he was a big contributor last week, but as you said, I mean, this could go either way. Like
It's game of the week, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Mark Andrews, 118 yards, 3 touchdowns, but they still lose. That's what I need.
All right, well, with all that being said, moving on to Monday night. We're at 51 minutes. This is a thick one. Y'all got to stay around, like, sub, comment. We still got our top 10 receivers, so stay tuned, man. Don't go sleepy on it. But anyways, we got Monday night game.
So that's an early sleepy, 8:30.
Monday night game. We got Raiders. It's 8:30. Oh,
Yeah.
no. Monday night game. We got Raiders at Chiefs. I guess I'll start us off. This is my upset of the week. I got the Raiders winning. I got one on the Raiders. Man, it's crazy that I'm saying this because I think Patrick Mahomes right now is the best quarterback in the game. But the Chiefs are just on such a roll, 4-1. The Raiders didn't look too bad last week, and if you talk about a must-win for any team in the league, this is a must-win for the Raiders. A divisional win and to get 2 wins. If they lose this, they're probably not going to make the playoffs. And they got the team to do it. And I just think that their defense can't – the Chiefs' defense isn't going to be able to stop Devonte Adams and Darren Waller at the same time. And Hunter Renfrow's back. They're not going to be able to stop all them guys at the same time, in my opinion. And they got Josh Jacobs. Like, I just don't think they're going to be able to stop all them dudes at the same time. I really don't. Especially with all that's at stake, I just think the Raiders are going to want it more. And that's my upset of the week. So if y'all can say y'all got the Chiefs, and we can move on. But I got the Raiders.
I got the Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs by a lot. That's where my 16 is.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my 16
That's
is.
going to be my 16. Like,
That's my 16. I don't know what to say. Chiefs are going to be like, psh, 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 psh.
We'll see. Hey, I could definitely see the Chiefs slapping them, but you never know.
I mean, last year, I could
Patrick
see the
Mahomes has
Raiders
lost like
continue.
5 times to his division in his career. So, I mean, it's
Well,
definitely
division
possible.
sucks.
No more.
Not no more, but they did for years.
For a while.
The first 2 years he played, like, they was crap, so.
Yeah, they were.
I got the Chiefs.
Yeah, I do too, by a lot.
But, yeah, I got
Chiefs
the
beating
Raiders are my
I got
upset
Chiefs
of the
beating
week.
by double digits.
Raiders are my upset of the week.
They're going to double
By
digit.
barely. By barely. They're barely going to win. Maybe even an overtime stunner. But, let's jump into this top 10 receivers, man.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
You want to start it out?
I guess. I guess I'll start us off. At number 10, okay. So my 10, and before I do this, my 1 through 8, I got one name on each one. I'm not BSing you guys. But my 10 and 9, there's so many guys right. This is also based on after the first 4 weeks, how they played this season.
Yeah, this is, as of
My
receivers
10
now.
and, my 10 and 9, I got 7 guys tied between my 9 and 10. I literally couldn't decide. So I'm just going to tell you all my 9 and 10. I got Sutton, Waddle, Cortland Sutton, Jalen Waddle, Christian Kirk, T. Higgins, Amon-Ra, CeeDee Lamb, Mike Evans. Those are my 7 guys I got tied at 9 and 10. I couldn't rank any of them higher than the other. I didn't know what to do. But those are my 9 and 10. And, yeah, I mean, I just couldn't. I couldn't. They're all playing so good, man. It was hard to even put them at 9 and 10. But the 8 guys above them, I just don't think that. I think it's the 8 guys above them and then those guys, if that makes sense. 8 guys above them, then those 7 dudes I just named. Cortland Sutton, Jalen Waddle, Christian Kirk, T. Higgins, Amon-Ra, CeeDee Lamb, Mike Evans. My number 8, I have Debo Samuel. That man wins games for the 49ers by himself. He can run, he can pass, he's a dual threat, he's an absolute beast. It's hard putting them at 8, but these dudes have just been balling out. I mean, my number 7 is Jamar Chase. He hasn't really been balling out. But we all know what Jamar is going to do. We all know what Jamar does. The reason he hasn't went off is because he's getting double and triple teamed like he's the best receiver in the league. Like, that's how he's getting read by every team, and I think this week he's going to blow up. So I got Jamar at 7, Debo at 8. Number 6, I have A.J. Brown. He's been playing absolutely out of his mind. I seen this stat. Let me click to me. Oh my God, I'm blanking. It's something about his. 21 out of 25 of his receptions. My bad. 21 out of 25 of his receptions are 20+ yards. That is insane. 21 out of 25.
Number 6.
Yeah, he's my number 6. The five guys above him are just better. I don't know what to say. Number 5, Devonte Adams. I mean, even with them losing games, he's still doing his thing. He is. Look at the stats. Check the numbers. Like, he's still doing his thing. Number 4, I got Justin Jefferson. He don't got as many yards or touchdowns as the top 3 guys, or receptions, so I can't put him above the top 3. To be honest, like, that's why he's number 4 as of right now. My number 3, Stefan Diggs. The dude had a 3-touchdown game and 180 yards. Like, he was playing as the number 1 receiver until the past 2 weeks. He had slower weeks, so I got him at number 3. And my 2 and 1. My 2 has the most receptions in the league. My 1 has the most yards, and they both got the same amount of touchdowns. The only reason I have my 1 over my 2 is because he's got more yards and less receptions with a worse quarterback. I got Tyreek 1 and Cooper Kupp 2. Tyreek is just leading the league in yards with less receptions than Tyreek and less receptions than Diggs. And he's got 3 touchdowns, which is tied with everyone except I think it was 1 or 2 guys that have 4 touchdowns. It's just Diggs has 4 touchdowns, and I don't think any other receiver has 4 touchdowns. I think it's just Diggs with 4, and then there's multiple with 3. But yeah, that's my 1 through 10. My 1 through 10 receivers right there.
It's a very good list.
Boom. I really had a 1 through 8, and then my 9 and 10. I'm sorry, I couldn't, man. It was more like a 9 through 15 type deal. But yeah, that's my 1 through 10. How about you, my boy?
So I'm kind of like the same for like my 10 and 9, because like my 10 spot I could go to anyone. I have T. Higgins, Mike Williams, and Amon-Ra. Like,
I forgot Mike Williams. Jeez, see what I'm saying? And Keenan Allen, but I mean Keenan Allen ain't played.
Keenan Allen hasn't played. So
yeah, Mike Williams, man, sheesh.
And then for my number 9,
there's a lot of guys, bro. That's what I'm saying. I had 7 dudes, and I didn't say his name. I'm sorry, continue.
For my number 9 is Jalen Waddle and Mike Evans. My number 8, Stefan Diggs. I mean, Stefan is an amazing receiver, but I feel like the past 2 games. Yeah, I feel like the past 2 games is just he's been slowed down, but this list is questionable, man. Like,
questionable.
Debo.
Let him go. Let him continue.
This is his list. My bad.
Debo at 7. Jamar at 6 because he's been double teamed a lot, but he's still
you had
putting
Jamar
up.
at 7.
I didn't have him over Diggs.
Diggs ain't getting double teamed though, so Jamar at 6, Devonte Adams at 5, A.J. Brown at 4, Jefferson at 3, Tyreek Hill at 2, and Cooper Kupp at 1. I mean,
hold on. You did the last 6 too quick. What was the last 6? I'm sorry.
So the last
you went like quick on the last 6. I was expecting you to explain it. My bad.
6 was Jamar because he's been double teamed and he's still got quite a lot of receptions and yards.
Yeah.
But 5 is Devonte. I mean, Devonte Adams is still one of the best receivers.
Adams, right.
No matter what. Number 4 is A.J. Brown. As you said, that is a crazy stat. I didn't even know that. Like, that was an amazing, astonishing stat.
And he's like 4. And he's like 3rd in receiving yards. He's like 3rd in receiving yards, too.
Right. Like, dude got a better quarterback, and he even made his quarterback better, I believe. So, number 3 is Justin Jefferson. I mean,
they made each other better, I think.
Right. They both benefited. Number 3 is Justin Jefferson. I mean, as you said, he's not putting up as much yards, but he's still got the yards, and he's still doing all this crazy stuff, right? Number 2 is Tyreek.
And then you had Cup on. Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Cup is on pace to get the Triple Crown if he has one better week than Tyreek Hill. I mean, Cooper Cup.
Again, imagine.
Cooper
dude.
Cup, he's amazing, man. Like, I don't see how people don't have him in their top 2. Like, I mean,
Haters.
I mean, they're just hating on him really at this point. But Stefan Diggs thing.
You
like,
have Diggs at 8.
He
What is
should
happening?
definitely do better. I
I'm-
feel like this list was so hard because there's so many great wide receivers you could put.
But I have a question. How many Bills games have you watched this season?
2.
Because Diggs gets double teamed
Diggs-
like half the game, over half the game, just like Chase does.
I know, but
Like
I
he's
should.
he's in the same caliber. They all
I
get
know.
double teamed. They all do it. Who can overcome that? Chase
Right.
hasn't been able to overcome that yet.
True. It's so hard,
But
man.
it is hard. It is hard.
It's weird having two.
I was just like, what?
It's
When I
crazy.
heard that.
It's crazy.
All right.
I guess I'm gonna have to start watching more Bills game then.
Bro, that man Diggs.
He
is
did
nuts.
expose the best,
Dude,
one of
he's
the
like
best defenses.
He's
in the
like
NFL.
one of I think he's the best route runner in the league.
Oh yeah,
But I don't know.
him or
Continue.
Devonte.
Obviously
Devontae is the
Devontae.
best route runner in the league.
Devontae's the
I
best
think it's
everything
weird,
in the
like-
league. Devontae's the best all-around receiver in the league.
But he's got a shit quarterback.
Now, I guess.
Donnie unhinged on thread the laces.
Yeah, shit quarterback.
What do you got, Donnie?
Derek.
I just got a top 10. Like, I ain't got it.
I just got a top
Like,
10.
I ain't got 19 players in my top 10.
I just got 8
I don't
guys.
see how not.
My 9 I
Because I
have
can
Sutton
do-
and Waddle. My 9 I have Sutton and Waddle. And then my 10 is Kirk, T, Amon Ross, CD, and Evans.
I think Judy's better than Sutton. Nice.
No, sleeping. Sutton
right.
Sutton can do what Judy does, but better.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just playing.
But my number 10 is Debo Samuel.
Okay.
And the only reason he made the top 10 is because what he did last week. If he wouldn't put the numbers he put up last week, he wouldn't even be in my top 10.
I can agree
It'd be
with
like
that.
Mike
too.
Williams
I can agree
or-
with that. Be like a Mike Williams or Mike
Yeah.
Evans type
Yeah,
deal.
Mike Evans, Mike Williams.
CD
I'm-
Lamb even. Even
Yeah.
CD. But my
Yeah,
bad. Continue.
he's not in my top 10, but my number 9 is Jalen Waddle.
Yep.
He's
He's been playing great, dude.
He's been playing real great. I can't even.
You can't even say nothing bad about him. He's just been playing
Yeah,
great.
he's
He
good.
had that one
One little slow game.
slow game, but
Wow.
it don't matter.
But my number 8 is Amon Ross St. Brown. I got him in top 10. I know he didn't play last week, and if he did, he'd probably be even higher because I think he would have did just as good as he's been doing. But I got Amon Ross St. Brown on my number 8. My number 7 is Jamar Chase, basically around the same time, about the same as you guys almost. Jamar just needs to pick it up.
I can't put him lower than that, man. He's too good.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's gonna do good against the Ravens. He always does.
Oh yeah.
And then my number 6 is Devonte, and he's 6 because it's just Devonte. And I'm not really happy with his production this year that much. I mean, you can look at his numbers. He had better numbers with Rodgers. He'll never be the same without Rodgers. Number 5, Stefan Diggs. I can't put him down at no fucking 8.
That blew my mind.
But Stefan, I got him at 5.
Dude, I almost had Diggs at like 2.
Diggs, he's had 2 really good games and then 2 average games. That's why he's in my 5. These top 4 have done better than him, I think, all year. My number 4, my top 4 is the same as Alex's. I got number 4, AJ Brown. He's killing it.
Yep.
Jefferson. I mean,
Hey,
come
you
on.
called that. You said AJ Brown could be a top 5 receiver in the league.
No, he will be.
He's still in my flow.
He's been saying that AJ Brown, when he was on the Titans, he said AJ Brown had the talent to be a top 5, top 10 receiver.
But he had.
I mean, I agreed, but you were the initial.
Yeah, but
person
I
that
mean,
brought that up.
he had Tannequill thrown to him. So. So I don't even know what to say, but AJ Brown made Tennessee better. Look at him now. Without him, they're not as good. So that's obviously. But then I got Jefferson at number 3, and the only reason
Everyone's 1 and 2 is the same. 1, 2. Everyone's 1 and 2 is the same.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
If it ain't, then you don't. you shouldn't even be.
You
on
don't
the
know
podcast.
ball.
Yeah, you shouldn't be on the podcast.
You don't know ball, buddy.
But yeah, I got Jefferson at number
You don't know
3,
ball, buddy.
and the only reason I have him at number 3 and not top because he had them two off games.
Yeah.
But the 2 games he did do
that
good.
one game he had 19 yards.
Yeah, and that was against Darius Slay. Wasn't it against Philly?
Big play, Slay, baby.
Darius got more catches than him.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Dude,
saying.
he's like the highest graded corner in the league. Right
Yeah,
now.
he's
he's
a
playing
monster.
absolutely insane. Shout
He
out
is.
Darius Slay.
Him and Trayvon Diggs. Him and Trayvon
Yeah,
Diggs.
Trayvon Diggs too. He's been playing.
Like Trayvon Diggs right now. They
Dude,
say
Trayvon Diggs. I'm so sorry for what I said at the beginning of the year. You were completely dogging on my take. That's probably like the worst take I made the whole season.
Freezing
That's probably-
cold takes.
Dude, I swear that's probably the worst take I made the whole season was Diggs was gonna have a fall off. Was gonna have a bad year. The dude is absolutely playing out of his mind. But I'm sorry. Continue.
Oh, you're good. And mine 1 and 2's. My number 2's Tyreek. Number 1's Cooper Kupp.
I'm the only one that got Tyreek one right now.
Yeah, I mean,
The
I can
dude's
see-
winning games for Miami himself, in my opinion. Cup ain't doing that. I don't think Cup is doing. I don't know.
If Stafford
You-
ain't
you-
have
you-
Cup,
you know-
if Stafford did not
that's
have
what I'm saying.
Cup,
Like,
they wouldn't have
that's
been
my
in
problem
any
with
of
Stafford
the
right
games.
now. You're only looking at Cup. I feel
Right.
like.
Cup has like 13 targets a game.
That's
dude.
what I'm saying. Like you're only looking his way. Like you got to start looking around the field more because
You have
Like-
Allen Robinson.
Well, the thing with
that was one of my bad takes. I had Allen Robinson.
the thing with
I had Allen
Tyreek,
Robinson really turning around this year as one of my comeback players.
I was like, when you said that, I was like,
And
I got the look.
I feel like he's just not getting the looks he needs. He's just not. I feel like that Stafford just keeps looking Cup's way.
I think trading Robert Woods for a 6th-round pick and then picking up doo-doo stain Allen Robinson was a horrible
like
decision.
Allen Robinson,
Robert Woods
with
over
Trubisky.
Allen Robinson. Robert Woods over Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson with Trubisky was a beast.
That was you're talking about 1 year, 2 years?
That's what I'm saying. Like if he's with the right system, the kid, and he came off an injury. Like he's not
Exactly.
done.
Injury changed it.
his season here. His career is not
Injuries can
done.
change people.
His career is not done.
I think he's done. I just think he's gonna be like a 2 or 3 his whole life. I don't think he'll be able to 1 again ever. But
I
you
don't
know,
know.
we'll
I
see.
can't. As of right now, in week 4,
I just
cannot
think-
agree with that.
I just think what Tyreek's doing for the dog, like he just said he's doing what he said he was gonna do. He
Well,
said he
yeah,
didn't
I mean,
need Mahomes, and
it's hard to
showing
stop
he
him,
doesn't
dude.
need him.
It's hard to stop him.
Fastest guy. In
They don't.
in
Neither
the
one
world.
of them need each other.
Almost.
Everybody's like, "Oh, Mahomes is gonna be the same without Tyreek. Tyreek gonna be the same without Holmes."
They're
They're
both
both
so
better.
good at
They're
their.
both still doing
Yeah,
great
they're
without
both
each
so
other.
good at their position, it don't even matter.
Yeah, they're doing great without each other. So everybody said that's just wrong.
They may be doing better.
Mahomes
without
is
each
out
other.
there throwing it to 7 different receivers a game, and Tyreek's out
We
there
just don't
still
have a
getting
choice.
his 150 yards and 10 receptions a game.
Yeah,
Like,
Tyreek's good.
Tyreek would have even more. This is my thing about Tyreek. He would have even more yards and more touchdowns if he had Mahomes. Because I was at that Dolphins and Bengals game. You know how many plays I seen this man Tyreek just leaking, wide open, Either not getting the ball thrown to him for a wide open touchdown. Mahomes is hitting every single day of the week.
Or underthrown.
Or underthrown. There was one pass, bro, last week
Where,
in the first half.
Did he win the pick?
Yes.
Hilton?
No, it was
Von.
Von Bell. It was a bounce
Oh,
off
Von
to
Bell,
Von
yeah.
Bell. But Tyreek Hill, this man, I swear to God, I was literally at the game. This dude had Mike Hilton. Mike Hilton was guarding him. He had Mike Hilton burnt by 7 yards, maybe. And he's just completely leaking. And I swear to God, he threw it 20 yards underthrown. Like, literally 20. Not even an exaggeration.
I know.
Not even an exaggeration. That man
When I
threw
seen
it.
it,
I was like, that is not good. That's
he
the
literally
thing
had
with
to
Tyreek.
stop.
He
literally stopped.
There's just no receiver like him in the league. No one can do that.
Because if he hit him in stride on that throw, it's touchdown.
It's a touchdown. And then now he's got 70 more yards and another touchdown on his stats.
Yeah.
Then
I
he
just
would have
think-
been my number.
and then you think about all the other... that's just one play. You think about all the other plays that out of the first 4 weeks that he got missed or got underthrown. It happens so much. It's crazy. I mean, you can say the same with Devonte too. There's throws with Devonte. There's throws with DJ Moore. There's throws with all these dudes. But I don't know, man. I just got Tyreek one right now. I don't know. He's just different. The dude's different to me. He's honestly showing me this year that he might be the best receiver in the league.
can see that.
The dude
He's
is
up there.
nuts.
I mean,
he's nuts.
He's our top 2 on all of ours.
Right.
So.
Yeah,
Those
those
are
are.
one. We got him at 2. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Cooper Cup's is still a dog.
Cooper Cup's pretty nasty.
I'm about to be triple.
Like, if you want to make a bet that Cooper Cup's going to make the catches they put, because he's getting 9 catches a game, and they only be putting him in like 5.5 or over. It'd be like,
Dude had
yeah, he's getting
14
6 catches. Like, he's getting 6.
14 catches, most of his career in a game.
We had a thick one for y'all today.
Oh yeah, we popped out.
Yeah, we had a thick one. The best receivers, bet all our winners. It got a little heated today. Had a little debates, you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. Like, comment, subscribe.
I think we all
Just get it going, man.
we
Get it
all three
going.
had different upsets of the week.
Yeah, we all had different upsets of the week. Game of the week. I mean, it was kind of hard to have a different game of the week this week. In my opinion, I have a lot of teams winning by a landslide, but when that happens, like I said, a lot of upsets happen.
Right.
That's how Vegas wins their money. But, I mean, yeah.
The refs got called right.
Top 10 quarterbacks. That's last episode. Top 10
refs,
receivers
I'll
this
tell you.
episode. NBA season is coming up on us quick. Preseason started.
You know,
I am so excited. I almost like NBA more than NFL. I love the NBA so much. I'm so ready. And I'm so ready to talk about it, debate with this man. I don't know Alex's takes on NBA, but we going to get into
I've been watching a lot.
The thing
more.
with the NBA is I feel like everyone has a different opinion on everything in the NBA. Compared to NFL,
and there's so many great young players.
There's so many great
The future
players.
of the NBA is like looking great.
I think the difference between basketball and football is in the NBA, in basketball, there's like so many pros all around the world. There's only 450 NBA spots. I don't think there's as many pros when it comes to football. Like there's dudes you can go to your local Planet Fitness, my bad. You can go to your local LA Fitness, wherever you go hoop, and there'll be dudes up there like, you could have made it to the league, my boy. Like, literally. So, basketball is very fun. So, I think we're definitely going to start talking about that here soon because we got to start doing our predictions for all that. And, yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. I got a lot of ideas in my mind and brain. So,
yeah, because we'll be doing takes on football and basketball.
yeah, football and basketball. When the NBA starts, it'll be NBA, NFL, 30 minutes NBA, 30 minutes NFL.
Right.
Like, it'll have to be that.
Yeah.
Off season, we'll have a lot coming. Like, there's a lot of cool segments I can think of, like, better or worse, or who would you rather. There's a lot of things that we could get bracking. But just let us know your comments and your opinions. If we're stupid, if we're smart. If you like us,
boring, if we're dumb,
yeah,
ugly,
we're boring, we're dumb, ugly, flame us, whatever you want to do. But
that's just me though.
what'd you
I
say?
don't think none of us are ugly, but that's just me. If y'all think,
It's my boy Alex.
if you think I'm ugly, you tripping.
You got a bowling ball head.
Hunchback. You look like a turtle. But anyways, turtle. No, I'm just playing. I can't say nothing. I look like Nikola Jokic. But yeah, like, subscribe, follow us on everything at Thread the Laces. Turn us up. Share it to your friends, man. Come on, man. Grow with us, man.
Please.
Comment your suggestions. Come on, we love it. Just like it. Hit the like. It's free. Subscribe. It's free. Like, why am I seeing 200 views and 24 subscribers?
Yeah.
We need some more. We need y'all to hit that red button. Hey, if y'all don't mess with us, y'all don't mess with us. It's cool. No, I'm just playing.
If you don't like our takes, you don't like them.
You don't like it. That's what I'm saying. But I think we're pretty entertaining. I think that we know what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, again, if you think I'm dumb, if you think Alex is dumb, you think two of us are smart, you think one of us is dumb, you think one of us is smart, you think two of us are dumb, let us know what it
If you don't
is.
think any of
I'm
us
just
are
playing.
smart, let
But
us
yeah,
know.
I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to cut it. It's been a great podcast.
Very
It's
great.
An hour and 15 minutes we got up in this piece.
Yeah, that's
So-
nice. That was a good one.
We hope y'all enjoyed this one. Yeah, man. And we got a big game tonight, or Sunday night. Probably going to be one of our favorite games of the season. But yeah, man. As always, Who dey? Who dey? Who dey?
Thumbnail.
That's not in it, is it?
Oh
He's gonna
my
edit it.
god.